Every love story has a twist, and ours is no different. A guy who loved to work on and collect cars meets a girl who loves to go fast in cool cars and spend her own time in a garage. 30 years later, their love affair with cars has amassed a collection of over 250 vehicles and thousands of pieces of memorabilia. We are getting ready to start the next chapter in our story.
28 years ago, we knew each other 3 months and got married. My first love was the little T-birds, the baby birds, the 55, 56, and 57. And my dad was your typical shade tree mechanic, and I sat on the fender of the car while he worked on the engines and everything and handed him tools, and, grew up and dated all the guys with the hot cars. And so it all started over a dollar bet.
My son bet me I couldn't get a date with her.
And he said he could get a date with anybody. And I guess he was right. Yeah, he had the 57. He finally let me drive it one night, and we drove through the hangout where all the kids hung out and everything, and was revving the engine.
You went sideways out of the parking lot and on the highway.
That's right. He told me I wasn't never driving his car again. I was slowing him up against the other side of the car as I pulled out.
My father was, we made a little white liquor, and we would have to go and change cars every 2 or 3 weeks. And so he taught me how to work on the cars and get them running, and ever since then I've been a car fanatic. About 35 years ago I started collecting cars or signs, worked on old cars. We have some Superbirds, we got some
GT40.
Cadillacs, and we got some Buick convertibles. If you look at my collection, you'll see more 55, 56, and 57s than you do anything. That's just my era. That's what I like. But I like them all. Most of the moonshine cars was in the 49, 54s. We used more Fords than we did anything else. Parts was really easy. You could make a flathead Ford run. When we got into the V8s, we figured out even if the motor mounts didn't line up, we just put a chain, run a bolt to it. With a 6-cylinder engine, you put liquor in the back. The front end wanted to come up, too much weight, so you put a V8 in it. It lowers it back to the ground a little bit. Handled a whole lot better. I guess the biggest thing that I hate is knowing I got to get rid of them. I need to get rid of them. It's time to get rid of them. A lot of history, a lot of miles traveling and getting these things. Had a ball getting them.
It's something that we can do together, whereas it's breaking my heart to do this, but it would break it more to do it without him. Okay, well, honey, I'm looking around and making me pretty sad.
Well, it's time to sell them. Time to get rid of them. A lot of memories we had getting these collection together. I'm glad we chose the people we chose. I think it'd be a great auction.
Yeah, after, interviewing all of the auction companies that we had talked to and everything, I think GAA was the best, and I'm glad we went with them.
I really think we probably need to go do one burnout just before we get rid of them.
Why did I not know that? Oh, wow.
Something we've always done.
Join GAA Classic Cars and June and Jerry Smith as their one-of-a-kind collection is offered in Greensboro, North Carolina, March 22nd through 24th. Everyone is invited to join us, register to bid, or simply spectate. Visit GAAClassicCars.com for complete details and to register.